Good morning, everyone. I thought I would take a little bit of time today to discuss the death of desktops. If you have a desktop computer, which a good portion of you do, those are fading away. They're not producing as many of them as they used to. If you go back, 10, 20 years ago, desktops were the primary computer, laptops were secondary. Of course, tablets were just entering in the market. And as time has progressed, more and more people have transitioned over from desktop to laptops, and of course, the younger generation prefers their tablets and phones. Are desktops going to ever completely die? Probably not. Not for a long, long time. Gamers still prefer a desktop because desktops have the power that laptops they're getting closer, but they're not quite there yet. And tablets, unless you're playing simpler games, just don't have it either. A lot of the games on tablets, though, are pretty impressive, but they just can't keep up with the power of a desktop. But desktops are going away. It'll probably be another, I don't know, best guess 30, 40 years before they completely die away, but they are going away. So getting a desktop in a consumer market decades down the road is going to be probably difficult. They'll be reserved for businesses and for corporate data centers and stuff like that, because those are still the preferred way of doing it, either desktops or rack mounts. If you've ever seen a rack mount, they're horizontal and in a shelf versus on your desk, or some of you have them on the floor, which is, unless you got something breaking it from the carpet, is a no-no. But yeah, desktops are fading away. And I've known this for years. In fact, I still got into the market knowing that this was in transition, knowing that by the time I get to the point of retirement, desktops will be pretty much gone away. Everyone has either moved over to a laptop or moved over to a tablet. And I'm starting to see this in the business world too, where more and more businesses are converting over to tablets for customer interaction. And it's great because, a tablet is smaller. You can hold it in your hand. You can use it to interact with your customers versus dragging your customers over to a desk to look at it that way. But even then, there will always be a place for desktops somewhere in the world. Just the consumer market they'll fade out. And so to be, like I said, the business world, even then I'm seeing them fade out there for front end stuff, back end stuff, it'll still be there. Corporate world where you're talking about data centers, desktop towers and rack mount computers will still be around. So, but yeah, desktops are fading away as each generation comes into their own. They seem to be attached to tablets and phones and the whole world of the internet via a desktop computer or a laptop computer they have never seen. So it's interesting to see how that will transition through the decades. But yeah, desktops, they are going to go away. So if you are a desktop person, such as I am, I would rather have a desktop than a laptop or a phone. I just find that you could do more stuff on a desktop, or even a laptop for that matter, than you could do on a tablet or a phone. But yeah, it's fading away. So just a note for the people who are going through IT training now. If your courses offer you phone and tablet repair, yes, definitely take those courses because you're going to need them in the future. For us, we don't do phones and tablets. We refer those over to Phone Doctors and Sandusky. And some people have had good reviews with them. Some people have had bad. That's just who we refer people to because they've always treated us right. But yeah, again, future IT people, if you're coming into this field, you'll probably learn about desktops because they'll still be around in the corporate environment. But for everyday consumers, which is who I generally serve, desktops are going to go away, except for the gamers. Gamers, like I said, will probably have them for a while, and eventually probably the consoles will beat out the desktops and the laptops for that matter. So yeah, desktops are dying. It'll probably be 30, 40, 50 years before they fade out completely, so we've still got time, and we'll still be here to servicing. But yeah, they are dying. They're not making them as much as they used to. The development for components for desktops is still the primary driving force for development of laptops and tablets, but eventually it's going to fade away. It will. So desktops, in the future, you're not going to see them as much. You'll probably see a screen, and behind the screen will be like a tablet attached to it, and you'll never know, if you can't miss what you've never had. So yeah, like I said, it'll be a while. So, but yeah, if you didn't know this, it's one of those things that, it should be mentioned, especially with the pandemic going around, and there's a shortage of computers in the area, all across the world for that matter. Desktop seems to be the ones that gotten hit the most. I saw or heard a report a little while ago when school was starting that all the big manufacturers were talking about there was a 5 million laptop shortage for the school year. And there was no mention of the desktops, but you went and dug into the details. You saw there was also a shortage on desktops too. So yeah, they're going away, and it's just personal preferences. People in that are getting away from them. So, but yeah, it's a dying thing. So if you love your desktop, we'll still be here to service them for many years to come. And if you've never used a desktop, if you've always used a phone or a tablet, it's a whole different internet when you use a computer. So anyways, I thought I'd mention that just for something to discuss, because we're going to move on in the next video to the death of Windows and future operating systems in the video after that. And with the death of desktops, those things are going to change too. So anyways, I'll talk to you all later. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. We have a Facebook page. If you need to give us a call or schedule an appointment, there's the number on the screen here. There's our address. So, yep, that's how it is. You all have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.